Hey guys, Kyle here. Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. Today I just want to break down some news that came out on the Borderlands show there the other day, just talking about some of the new DLC 3 news. The title for the new DLC, guys, is Bounty of Blood, A Fistful of Redemption, and if you couldn't guess already from the name alone, it is going to be heavily inspired by a western theme. The story will take place on a frontier planet called Gehenna, and we, the Vault Hunters, will be there to collect a bounty on a local gang called the Devil Riders. The Devil Riders are said to be a violent gang of beast-riding mercenaries, and the beasts mentioned are basically the saurians we've seen on Eden 6 before, but these ones will have been experimented on. During the story we will team up with some like-minded locals who will help us defend and grow the town of Vestige. There will be some new gameplay objects we can take advantage of throughout our journey, and a new vehicle type named a jet beast. The whole story of this DLC during your playtime will be told through the voice of a narrator, an unseen narrator at that, so it'll be a voice there kind of just telling us various story aspects, breaking down some world building and lore aspects of Gehenna, and sometimes it is also said he will have a conversation with you, which I can't wait to see play out. I think that'll be quite a funny little thing to add into the game. It kind of reminds me of when Tina was commentating over the Bunkers and Badasses DLC in Borderlands 2. So I'm looking forward to that aspect of it as well. The story and characters will take some inspiration from cowboys and outlaws and that kind of vibe, and also you can see in the gameplay, and for what I can see, it kind of has like a samurai almost Asian kind of aesthetic to it, as well as the whole western vibe mixed in with it. So it's kind of like an interesting mix of the two, and yeah, just can't wait to see where they go with it. During the Borderlands show we also got some new info on some of the main characters and NPC characters around this DLC. One of the creative directors over at Gearbox, Matt Cox, has spoken about two of the characters that will be helping us out through the story, and their names are Juno and Rose. The character Juno is said to be a brawler, kind of rough and ready character who has had a bad past and is since trying to reform her ways, but many people in the town of Vestige still do not trust her, and kind of throughout our quest to defeat the Devil Riders, she will try and kind of gain a bit of redemption. Rose, on the other hand, is said to be the first character we meet in the DLC and will be our ally and guide as she kind of shows us the lay of the land, and it is also said that her family has been on Gehenna for generations, so she will be kind of like a well-trusted, well-received local who will be, I guess, placing some trust in us to defeat these Devil Riders. An interesting point that was brought up in the Borderlands show is the character, us, is said to have some kind of level of impact and choice as how the town of Vestige evolves over the course of the DLC. It is said some choices we make in side missions or missions can affect the town and can have little subtle or big changes just depending on what kind of mission it is. Matt Cox went on to say that kind of by the end of it he hopes that the player will have made good choices for the town and seen the town grow, and that will really bestow the player with a sense of being the hero of the story. Loot wise, as always, we will be seeing new heads, skins and new legendary weapons for the DLC, and I'd imagine these will be tailored around the overall vibe of the DLC, so expect to see lots of 6 shooters and some repeater carbines, because I am definitely excited for it. I'm a big Jacobs fanboy in this game, so yeah, I'm really happy to see what kind of new legendary weapons they have in store for us. Now guys, coming back to the gameplay objects that I had mentioned beforehand. These will be objects found throughout Gehenna that will kind of enhance our overall gameplay experience during our time in the DLC. The Trader Weed is one such object that when shot will convert an enemy to our side for a time. The Corpse Loader is another one of these objects that when broken will shoot out high damage shrapnel. Another one of these objects is the Breezer Plant that when stepped on will send you soaring high in the air. And then finally there's something called a Telezapper, which is essentially a teleporter, and it is said that you can use kind of like a combination of these various gameplay elements as kind of like a Metroidvania style of finding new secrets around the maps of Gehenna. The DLC will also contain a whole host of new enemy types, and for those of you who are wondering, the DLC is going to be released on June 25th. So we don't have that long to wait, guys, and I am very excited for it. I can't wait to get some new content in the Borderlands, and it genuinely is making me hyped. For those of you who don't know me too well, I'm a big fan of dinosaurs, so me seeing that there's going to be cowboys riding dinosaurs, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. Okay, so guys, I kind of want to just know your opinions on the DLC, what you guys are thinking, and for me personally, I can't wait for it. It looks great, and I'm just kind of excited to get my teeth stuck into it and get some of them new legendary weapons and ride those jet beasts. They look pretty cool too. So that's going to be me, guys. Today I just wanted to bring you some quick news about that new DLC, and thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it, and any likes or comments you leave in this video or views make my day. So again, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.